So I'm going to try out this telepathy technique called the Ganzfeld technique, which is sort of developed in the 20s and 30s as a sort of attempt to achieve telepathy through sensory deprivation. So the idea is you take half a ping pong ball to each eye and then shine a red light in your face and listen to white noise. And someone else sits in a room next door to you and kind of looks at images, and then because you're sort of staring at this red light and listening to white noise, your eyes and your ears like separate from your brain in a way that allows you to see and hear things that the other person is imagining in the room next door to you. So I'm going to kind of give this a shot. I've sort of practiced, but not quite like this. So we'll see what happens. I need someone to turn the lights off for me in a second. Not now. In a second. I'm going to try and, it's a bit complicated because I have to sort of like play the white noise and then like get this contraption on my head as well. Which is going to be a little bit tricky. But yeah, so So I guess if people just concentrate, that would be really helpful. Not necessarily on me, just on something. Yasha. There's like a, the people are really small, it's like they're in a photograph or something. There's a bucket full of cold water with different types of soft drink cans floating in the bucket. You say sorry. This is my favourite bit. I don't know if you need the rest. There's a big building. There's a person wearing a plastic poncho. There's a catalogue with hot tubs and dog bones and different types of shoes and other luxury items, all arranged by type. I think this is more interesting than your sculpture. There's a small house that's been set on fire in a kind of sort of like a sandy plain, and there's I don't know why, there's a group of people watching, but they don't seem sad, they're just sort of in the moment. There's a sofa that's kind of a funny shape. There's people eating ice cream. I don't know why. There's a person with two faces singing something, or kind of like shouting something. And there's a lot of smoke in the room. And people are dancing. The person with two faces is telling people to dance. There's a pair of hands that are kind of reaching towards an object, and the object keeps changing, and someone's trying to tell me something. You keep trying to tell me this isn't art, but I think that like sometimes the things that you put less pressure on, they come out best. There's some sort of things that look like jewels on the floor, but they're quite delicate, and it smells of fish. Someone's got a fish net for catching fish, and there's a trough with a bullet hole in it that's full of water, but there's no water coming out. I mean, I like all the stuff, but I think like collaboratively you could have worked on it a bit more, and like I don't know if maybe it softened off each other's sort of hard edges, if you know what I mean. There's a drain cover with writing on it that goes in a kind of spiral that's telling me something about work. I don't know why. There's a vacuum cleaner sucking someone's face off. There's a long tube with a video at the other end, and like everything in the video is going quite slowly. Someone's stitching together some paper, and I don't know why. Someone has an extra limb and it's on the floor and broken for some reason. I'm at an art fair and I'm not allowed to talk to anyone. So I curl up next to a styrofoam boulder.